Everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Dewan Moore. We're going to be covering some news. House votes to decriminalize weed. To the fucking marijuana gods. Let's just jump right into this news story. The House of Representatives voted to decriminalize cannabis on federal level on Friday. It may not be the final legal word on the matter, but is a historic moment on the godforsaken war on drugs. In a 228 to 164 vote, members of Congress passed the Marijuana Opportunity Reimbursement and Expungement Act, also known as the MORE Act, paving the way to taking the federal boot off the necks of states that have already legalized the use of cannabis in one form or another. If it passes the Republican-controlled Senate, the bill would remove weed from federal registry of Schedule I drugs, allowing people to have their prior federal convictions going back to 1971 to be expunged and to make it easier for veterans to obtain medical access to cannabis nationwide. The fact that the legislation is being taken up during a lame duck session when the nation is focused on economic relief and stimulus is not a hopeful sign. But legislators felt there was momentum on the issue after another 5 states passed their own legalization efforts earlier this month. That brings the total number of states with some form of legal cannabis to 36. So more than half the states, you can get some form of legal cannabis. And this year saw traditionally conservative states like Mississippi and South Dakota pass reforms. Today's affirmative vote on the MORE Act was primarily driven by Democrats, with only 6 members of the party voting no. On the Republican side of the aisle, only 5 members of the party voted yes on the freaking bill. The traditional wisdom that the Republicans would never let this happen is starting to fall apart. At least amongst voters, for instance. On November 4th, more people in Mississippi voted in favor of the state's medical marijuana initiative than for Donald Trump to be president. Let me say that again. More people in Mississippi voted in favor of the state's medical marijuana initiative than for Donald Trump to be president. Nationally, a recent Gallup poll found out that 68% of Americans support cannabis legalization. So more than half the country, more than half the states feel it should be not one. Let's go on. Still, the Washington Post reports that most libertarian-minded conservative lawmakers who might be willing to back legalization on a principle found a way to disapprove. Kentucky Representative Thomas Massey said that he opposed the inclusion in the bill of a 5% federal excess tax that would be used for programs to help, I quote him, individuals most adversely impacted by the drug war. And then there's Mitch McConnell, the leader of the Senate majority, and how he keeps getting reelected, I will never know. The senator for Kentucky suddenly decided this week that a coronavirus relief bill is now, and I laughed the first time I read that, is now his highest priority. Excuse me. Quote, the House of Representatives is spending the week on pressing issues like cannabis, McConnell said in a mocking statement on Thursday. Quote, serious important legislation benefiting this national crisis. But here in the Senate, I've put forward a series and highly targeted relief proposals, including the elements which we know the president ready, willing to sign into law, unquote. So yeah, we still got to get through Moscow Mitch before this is actually official. So leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share this content with your people. I'll see you next time. Peace.